Dear students, in last class I have explained an important topic called scalars and vectors, and then we have learnt addition of the two vectors. When we add two vectors, we get a third vector called resultant. To find the magnitude of the resultant, we need some other concept to understand. So that is what I am going to explain, and the topic is trigonometric functions. In this trigonometric functions, we are going to learn the different types of functions like sine, cosine, then we have a tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant, and so on. To understand that, let us take a right angle triangle in which this angle is 90 degree. If this is 90 degree, sum of the remaining two angles has to be 90 degree. If this is 45, other also has to be 45. If this is 40, this has to be 50. If this is 30, so this is the remaining, which is 60, and so on. So let us consider this angle. You can consider either this angle or other angle. I am going to take this angle as theta. You can use different symbols like x, alpha, beta, and so on. So I have taken it as a theta. Now once you know where the angle is, which is the side opposite to that angle, that is this one. And that side is called opposite side. So side opposite to the angle is called as the opposite side. Then there is one side which is a perpendicular to the opposite side. This is the one. See, this is a perpendicular to the opposite side, correct? And this particular side is called as the adjacent side. So opposite and adjacent, they are always perpendicular to each other. Now we are left with only one side, which is called the hypotenuse. Okay. Now I can define a function called sine function, S-I-N-E, but we in short form we write it as sine, and then of the angle. The sine of the angle is always the ratio of the two sides, that is the ratio of opposite to the hypotenuse is called the sine function or sine angle. Okay. So how do you define sine function? Sine is defined as, or sine of an angle is defined as the ratio of the opposite side to that of the hypotenuse. Then we can define a cosine function. Okay, in short form we write cos. So cos of the angle, that is the ratio of adjacent side to the hypotenuse side. Adjacent to hypotenuse is called as the cosine. And tan, which is also called as a tangent. Okay. So tan is nothing but tangent. In short form we write tan theta. So sine, S-I-N-E, cosine, cosine of the angle. And now tan of the angle is always the ratio of sine to that of the cosine. Okay. Tan is always the ratio of sine by cosine. And now when I divide this by this, you can see hypotenuse will get cancelled, right, when I divide this by this. And we are left with only that's equal to opposite by adjacent. So that is the tangent. So how to define sine function? So let us go back. So sine function is defined as the ratio of opposite side to that of the hypotenuse. Cosine is defined as the ratio of adjacent to the hypotenuse. And tan is defined as the ratio of opposite to adjacent. So you need to understand these definition first, only then we can derive in all the rest of the equation. Okay. Now once we find the ratio, see opposite side, hypotenuse side, and if this is these are the sides of the triangle, sides are measured in terms of the meter or centimeter, correct? It's measured in terms of the meter. Let's take. The other side is also measured in terms of the meter, and this meter will get cancelled. That means the sine of that particular angle, which is this theta, is always a number. It's a ratio, correct? Sine of a particular angle is always, it's a numerical value. That depends on the ratio of these sides. So that means sine of a particular angle is always a number, cos of a particular angle is always a number, tan of a particular angle is always a number. So the next question is what is that value of that number? For example, if this is a 30 degree, if this angle is 30 degree, then what is the value of sine 30 degree? If it is, if theta is 30 degree, what is the value of cos 30? If tan is 30 degree, what is the value? And to find the sine of that particular angle, cos of the particular angle, tan, so we have a trigonometric table, just like the logarithmic table. So we have trigonometric table. This particular table, as you can see, is related to sine function. It's given natural sines. So likewise, we have table for natural cosine, natural tan, and so on. We have tables for every function. Are you clear? What you get to see here is the degrees. Can you see that? 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, this is degree. Will that end at 10? No. If you change, it starts from 11 and so on, correct? Again 20. So like this, it's there till, I'm going to continue. So these are the different table, okay? There is no continuation, but it will extend. See, 36 till 44, after that 45 till 50 and so on, okay? So it ends at 89. That means starting from 0 degree till 89 degree, you can find all the values of which function? Of the sine function. Similar table is there even for cos as well as for the tan. It's one and the same. Okay. So I'm going to find, or I'm going to give an example as how we can find the sine of a particular angle. Okay. So let me take one table randomly. I want to find sine 40 degree. What is the value of sine 40 degree? What is the value of sine 44 degree? So you can refer that table and you will get that. And this particular table you can use it, during the examination. So they will provide this particular table. So if at all there is some calculation has to be done, they will provide this table so that you can use it. So log table and trigonometric table. So these are all are available during the exam. They will give a booklet in which log and trigonometric function tables are there, so that you can use that particular book as a reference, okay? Because it's not possible to remember all these values. Okay, let's find sine 40 degree. How to find sine 40? So 40 is here, sine 40, okay. So here there is a value called 0.6428, 0.6428, okay. So that is the value of sine 40 degree, 0.6428. What is sine 44 degree? It is here, 0.6947, 0.6947. Now, what are the rest of the values are for exactly, okay? Now, degree or radian is the unit of an angle, correct? And when I write 1 degree, it is see this small angle made, okay, 1 degree example, okay, imagine if this is 1 degree. This 1 degree I can split into smaller parts, smaller value, just like 1 meter can be splitted into 100 units and every unit is called centimeter, correct? Similarly, 1 centimeter I can split into 10 parts and every part is called millimeter. Similarly, 1 degree can be splitted into every small parts and that every small part is called as minutes, and we write like this. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. That means 1 degree is split into 60 parts and every part is called as a minute, and 60 minute makes 1 degree. I hope you are clear. So this is a smaller value, 60 minutes. If I write 30 minutes, it is lesser than a degree. So 1 degree 60 minutes. So 30 minutes is how much? If you cross multiply, we will get half degree. So 1 degree is 60 minutes. Again half of that is 0.5. Again half of 60 is 30 minutes. What about 0.25 degree? Half of this is 15 minutes. So therefore minute is basically fraction of a degree. Smaller angle is called a minute, okay. So now let us find such value. So now I will write one more table I am going to use. Let me take this table. Sine 70 degree 30 minutes. What is the value of sine 70 degree 30 minutes? 70 degree is here, 0.9397. 0.9397. If you look at this row here, we have smaller values like 0 minute, 6 minute, 12 minute, 18, 24. Again, it's a multiple of 6. So, do you find 30 minutes in that? Yes, it is here. So, this is a 70 degree 0 minute is a 0.9397, but we wanted 70 degree 30 minutes. So, that is why I have to use this data, 70 degree and 30 minutes. See, this is 0 point is a common for all, okay. They have not given it, but it is a common 0 point. So, 0.9426 is the answer. 0.9426 is the value of sine 70 degree 30 minutes. Are you following, my dear students? Let us take some more number. I will take a next table. I will write 84 degrees, sine of 84 degree 12 minutes. Sine 84 degree 12 minutes. 84 is here. 12 minutes. Where is 12? 12 is here. This is 12. So, it is 0.9949. 0.9949 is the value of 84 degree 12 minutes. So, let me write one more sine of, let me go back to the previous table, one more table, sine of 71 degree 29 minutes. Sine of 71 29 minutes. We have 71 here, but if you look at the minutes here, we do not have 29 minutes, but we do have 24 minutes here. So, therefore, first I will take 71 24, which was here, 71 and then 24. Where they intersect? They intersect here. So, that is 0.9478, 0.9478, okay. But that is 24 minutes, right? We wanted 29. So, we need 5 minutes more value, and for that you have to refer the next column, which is the mean difference. So, we use a mean difference when the values are different from these. Here these values are only for 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and if this minute is in between those values, then we go for the mean difference, okay, right. So, what is this value for? This is for 7124, correct. 7124 is this, but I want 29, okay. Let me write that here. This is 71 degree 24 minutes, okay. So, go for another 5 minutes, that is from the mean difference, okay. So, 5 minutes is here, that is the 5 minutes. Can you see that? 5 minutes, okay. In the same row where it intersects at 5, and that 5 is to be added here. So, that will give you 0.9483, 0.9483. So, therefore, when do we use the mean difference? We use the mean difference when these minutes are different from the one which is given here. Are you clear? So, I will give you one more example. Sine of 82 degree 50 minutes. 82 degree 50 minutes. So, first, where is 82? 82 is here. This is 82. 50 minutes, check here. 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 30, 36, 42, 48. 48 is there, we do not have 50, okay. So, that will be 0.9921. Okay, let me write here 0.9921. Remember, 0 is not there, you have to include the 0 for every number which is given. Okay. So that is for what? 82 degree, 48 minutes. Clear? Right. How much more we need to get 50? I need 2 minutes more. So that we get 82, 48 plus 2 is nothing but 50. The 2 minutes you have to refer from the mean difference, which is here. 2 minutes. Correct? So under 2 minutes, we have a value called 1. That 1 you add here. Just like the mean difference, which we have added even in logarithmic table. Okay, right. So add this. How much you'll get? 0.9922. Correct? Add them. You get 0.9922. So this is how we can find sine of any angle from this particular table, starting from 0 degree till 90 degree. And the same method we follow even for the cos as well as the tangent. So I'm going to give again example for such function whenever we come across some problem. Otherwise, the method remains the same. I hope you'll have understood this finding and use of the trigonometric functions. And these are the standard values and which you should by heart. Okay. So you should know all these values are by heart. Sine, first sine. What are the standard angles? 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. Sine theta, theta is 0. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is a half. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 degree, root 3 by 2. Sine 90, 1. Okay. So as the angle increases, the value also increases. Maximum value 1, minimum value 0. For cos function, it's exactly the same value but in the opposite direction. Cos 0 is 1. Cos 30, root 3 by 2. Cos 45, 1 by root 2. Cos 60, half. And cos 90, it's 0. See, the same values but in the opposite direction, opposite, in the reverse order. I hope you are clear with that. So what is the tan theta? Tan theta value, because we know that tan theta is always the ratio of sin theta by cos theta. Therefore, if you divide this by this, you should get this particular. 0 by 1 is nothing but 0. 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. 2 will get cancelled, right? You will get 1 by root 3. The values are identical. When you divide, you should get 1. Understood? So it's very easy. So tan 0, 0. Tan 30, 1 by root 3. Tan 45, 1. Tan 60, root 3. Then tan 90, it's infinity. Understood this? So these are the standard values. Just repeat them again and again and again. So only then you will be able to remember this table. So very useful, and you will be learning more about all these angles in the mathematics. And I have taught you what is needed in physics. Okay, based on the mathematical concept point of view. Okay. So hope you have understood the 3 different types of functions and how to find the value using a logarithmic table, and then finally the standard angles which one should know so that we can use them directly while doing the calculation. Okay, all right. So I'm going to continue more with this chapter motion in a plane, and then we'll find the resultant. Okay, with the help of these trigonometric function definition. Okay.